Welcome to the NCAA Baseball Regionals presented by Capital One. From the hub city, Hattiesburg, Mississippi, where it was upset central yesterday. And that leaves us with Alabama against the number 16 national seed, the host Golden Eagles of Southern Miss. This is an elimination game. Winner plays on, the loser heads home. Total chaos in day one of the NCAA tournament yesterday. Southern Miss fans can take a little bit of solace. They were one of 4 national seeds to lose their first game and therefore play for their postseason lives today. And with that, we welcome you to the booth. Tom Hart alongside former Major League All-Star Gabby Sanchez. The difference for those teams, they don't usually have an ace or a first-round pick on the mound today. That's a huge advantage for Southern Miss.
Yeah, Southern Miss, they're going to be okay because they're looking on the mound and they got J.B. Middleton, who, boy, he has been fantastic. 9-1 on the season with a 2.01 ERA, an electric fastball, 93 to 95, has a good slider, has a cutter. You look at the numbers, they're going to be just fine. Now, here's the problem. You got an Alabama team that's really good, too, and they've got a very good lineup, so this should be a fun one.
And we saw that lineup yesterday, and we saw the defensive wizardry of Justin LeBron, who may just be the top player taken in next summer's draft.
He played like a guy who should be a 1-1 in next year's draft. The fielding ability was there. Stole a couple of hits. Went 2 for 4 offensively. He is a special player, showed it, and you're going to need him to continue coming up big if Alabama wants to keep going in this tournament.
The 1 seed loss, the 3 seed loss, and now they're playing head-to-head with an opportunity to keep their season alive. Winner moves on. Loser starts their summer. To surprise yesterday was a performance of the Columbia Lions. They are red hot. They haven't lost a game in May. They hammered Southern Miss 11-4. So tonight in the winners bracket game, which will air on the ACC network, 4-seed Columbia, 3-seed Miami, 9 Eastern, 8 Central. But first, this one, elimination game, Southern Miss and Alabama. Southern Miss held its ace for this game. They thought, of course, it'd be a winners bracket game. Instead, J.B. Middleton gets the ball. He's 10-1 with an ERA just over 2, a whip under 1, and he's got an electric fastball.
It's an electric fastball, can get up to 97. The changeup, that's the secondary pitch that he needs working for him because it's absolutely nasty. It dives down in the zone, gets a lot of swings and misses.
Middleton has a chance to be the highest drafted Southern Miss player ever. He'll be a first-rounder in this summer's draft. This will be his 16th start of the season. Now, Alabama has faced plenty of aces in the SEC and plenty of first-rounders, and they performed fairly well. So has Justin LeBron. He's the #1 college prospect in next year's draft. According to our Kylie McDaniel, he could very well be the #1 overall selection, coming off of a 2-hit game. But Alabama, even though they gave it a run late, fell short to Miami in a 5-3 loss. One of 2 regionals where the top 2 seeds lost on opening day, joining the folks out in Corvallis. So at the end of this one, a really good team will go home for the summer. Bryce Fowler leads things off for Bama. .260 average with 6 home runs and 41 driven in. He had 1 hit in the game against Miami yesterday, 1-0. Junior out of Madison, Mississippi, just up the road. And he chops one to the right side. Nice backhanded pickup by Matthew Russo, and the big fellow wins the race. 1 down. Here's how Southern Miss lines it up defensively. Outscored yesterday against Columbia 11-4. 1 error in that game. This is a solid Southern Miss defensive team, coming in fielding .972. And here's LeBron. He's now riding an 8-game hit streak. He's a sophomore from Miramar, Florida, out of Archbishop Edward McCarthy. And he is just the latest in great college shortstops. Nothing in 2. First team freshman All-America last year, first team All-SEC shortstop, and twice SEC All-Defensive team. And he chases that one. 2 down. Is that the slider?
That's the slider for J.B. Middleton. It's a good one. And you can see, too, when it's a big hitter up, he has a good fastball. But, boy, that slider is a difference maker. We talked about the changeup and how good that changeup is. But that slider has a lot of break to it. It's got a lot of up and down. It's sharp.
Junior from Yazoo City, Mississippi, has developed into a big-time prospect. First team All-Sun Belt Conference. Ferris Trophy Award winner as the best college player in the Magnolia State. He's pitching out of the bullpen last year. As he faces Cade Snell now, senior from Dothan, Alabama. He's got double-digit home runs. Middleton had a chance to go pitch in the Cape last summer. Decided to stick around Hattiesburg, hit the weight room, work on a few things, and the development is just next level. Snell sends this one deep to left field. Higdon back to the track, leaps and holds on. Ben Higdon lost the hat, but he found the baseball, and Snell, last 2 at-bats, could have been game deciding strokes, and both times caught at the wall. The bottom of the first, and Tyler Fay gets the ball for the Crimson Tide. 6'5" right-hander out of Doniphan, Nebraska. Fay started the season pitching out of the bullpen. This is only his 8th start. He's 1-2 with a 4.71, and he has 41 strikeouts against only 11 walks.
Yeah, talking with Rod Vaughn told us, put him in kind of that starting rotation just to see, maybe get him a couple innings, but he pitched so well that he had to keep him there. The fastball is going to work for him. It's 90 to 94, has a little arm side run. He has a great feel for the changeup, throws a slider. He also throws a cutter. He's going to need to utilize that cutter-slider combo, especially the lefties.
He faces a Southern Miss lineup that has been powerful over the course of the season, but managed only 4 hits last night against Columbia's fantastic trio of pitchers. 0 for 11 with runners in scoring position even when they had opportunities, but it's a school record power binge for the Southern Miss order. 97 home runs on the year. Jay Cook had a couple of hits last night. He went 2 for 5. And he'll try to get it started for these Golden Eagles against Fay. Fay has had a couple of really slow starts this year, so the first inning is key. In fact, in a game against Missouri, the Tigers, who lost their first 24 conference games, batted around on just 16 pitches. He went 4 1/3 scoreless after that. 0-2 to Cook. Fay's second start of the season was at LSU. He struck out 6 over 3 innings. They got redemption against Missouri in the SEC tournament last time out. Fowler lost it initially, fighting the sun with the sunglasses on. He makes a catch in shallow right. It may be an issue throughout the game today. Here's how Bama lines it up defensively. Nobody among SEC teams has turned more double plays than Alabama, led, of course, by LeBron at short, 2-time All-SEC defensive player. Ozzie Pratt swings at the first. Brennan Norton covers some ground. 2 down.
This is what Alabama needs, too. Those quick outs. Fay on the mound, just pumping strikes, getting quick outs. we talk about the tournament and the way that it's set up. Pitching is going to be key for each one of these teams because they lost that first game. They're going to need their starter today to go deep. That way they're able to save that bullpen.
Nick Monistere, Sun Belt Conference Player of the Year, fouls off the first. If either one of these teams is going to advance to a super regional, they'll have to continue this thing and win on Monday, force a game 7. Monistere, not only Player of the Year in the league, first team all conference, he was named to the Sun Belt tournament team. He has started every game at second base, and he just missed with 96. It's the first time Fay has missed the strike zone here in the opening frame. To the right side again. Norton again. Put it on repeat. 1-2-3 frame. Only 7 pitches needed for Tyler Fay to find the first 3. Head of the second, no score. The NCAA Baseball Regionals are presented by Capital One. What's in your wallet? Beautiful weather here in southern Mississippi on the campus of Southern Miss, and the Golden Eagle faithful left disappointed last night, but back in full throat today. This is an impressive ballpark, 12th in the country in average attendance. They love their baseball here in Baseburg. And first pitch swinging. Richie Bonamalo Jr. sends it to center, and his counterpart Jake Cook takes care of it. J.B. Middleton, Gabby, has thrown 9 pitches, 8 of them for strikes.
I mean, we're seeing both J.B. Middleton and Tyler Fay just going mano to mano right now, and it's just filling up the strike zone, getting quick and early outs.
Southern Miss's head coach is a pitching guru, Chris Ostrander. 87 wins over the last 2 seasons since he took over. He worked hand in hand with Middleton for his development to this point. A lot of it was him being too rotational. They needed to find more consistency, so blew off the cape to change the delivery. The strikeout rate went through the roof, and Chris was telling us he's grown each and every start this season. 1-1. You watched a lot of video on him. First time seeing him in person. What do you like about him?
Well, one, so he does have a cutter, and he'll play the cutter off the slider. That fastball, it's got some life to it, especially when he stays down in the zone. We always talk about pitchers staying on plane when they throw that baseball, especially up in the zone where you get those swings and misses. But it also works when you're down in the zone, because as a hitter, when that pitch goes down, you think that it's going to continue going down and it's going to be a ball. And he's able to play that and kind of plane it off to keep it a strike and get guys looking.
He's got Will Hodo at 2-2. Middleton is just 6 feet tall, 178 pounds. And a slider in for strike 3 looking on Hodo. Second K for Middleton, who will likely be the highest drafted Southern Miss pitcher in school history.
I'll tell you what, they told us, first rounder, he is not disappointed. He is throwing everything for a strike, every single one of his pitchers. That slider is going to play. It's got great movement. It is sharp. It is hard. There's a reason why they held him back, thinking that they were going to be able to win that first game and then be able to play this one, having their ace on the mound, and you're seeing it here early on.
The Lions of Columbia, under 4-time Ivy League Coach of the Year Brett Baretti, scrambled those plans. First pitch strike to Jason Torres. Junior from Hialeah, Florida. Torres started his college career with a couple of years playing for the Hurricanes. Late on 94, 0-2.
I don't think you mess around here. I think you stick with that fastball. Maybe just throw it up more in the zone. You don't want to speed up Torres' bat. 11 home runs on the year.
0-2. Into shallow right. Pato coming in for this one. J.B. Middleton is doing what he does. He's thrown 17 pitches for the first 6 outs, and he has befuddled the Bama bats early.
Fire it up.
The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here at BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled, and ready for adventure. Experience a new kind of flame at Burger King. How to Train Your Dragon, coming to theaters June 13th.
Would you rather spend your summer like this?
Hey, Jim, how's your back?
Oh, you know.
I hear ya.
Or like this?
What's happening? Welcome. Allow me to adjust your gravity. No, I'm fine. Gravity on.
On June 20th, kick off your summer with
Elio.
You're more puny than I expected.
I could say the same about you. These are the lava tunnels. And I am not fireproof. Just get in my mouth. Actually, kind of comfy in here.
Disney and Pixar's Elio, rated PG, June 20th.
The UFC's return to Newark, New Jersey. I can't wait. Rob Dvalishvili.
He's one of the best pound-for-pound fighters on the planet.
The Sugar Show, live and in color.
This guy can fight. Juliana Pena!
She's the best bantamweight in the world.
How are you going to beat me, Kayla?
Kayla Harrison, ladies and gentlemen.
I will be UFC champion.
Everybody say, I'm like,
Rob Vaughn's in his second year on the capstone. He was Maryland coach for a number of years, 5 years with the Terrapins and 2 40-win seasons with the Terps, 3 consecutive NCAA tournaments. Got Alabama off to its best start in school history. They started 22-1, and Bama's first 40-win season since 2002. There he is. Here's Matthew Russo. And a roller for LeBron. Knows he can take his time with a big fella. And 4 straight retired by Tyler Fay. Rob Vaughn took Bama to the postseason last year. They went 2-2 down in Tallahassee, lost to Central Florida, and then Stetson. And they played in a thriller yesterday against Miami. Bama not only brought the winning run to the plate, the last out was recorded at the outfield fence with 2 on in a 2-run loss. Here's Joey Urban. In fact, Riley Quick, who was yesterday's starter for Bama, thought the ball was gone. He bear hugged Vaughn and lifted him off his feet, only to see the ball caught at the wall and sending Miami to the 1-0 game. Ground ball, LeBron dives and comes up empty, and our first hit of the game is a Joey Urban seeing eye single. You think this stays a pitcher's duel throughout?
The way that these guys are throwing, and one of the other things too, that Fay's throwing a lot of ground balls. So the defense is working and it's quick. And when you have this type of style of pitching, your defense is going to be on their toes, especially since you're throwing a whole bunch of strikes. I think right now the way that Alabama is kind of seeing how things are progressing, I would think that you should see this pitching matchup continue.
Ben Higdon fouls off the first, 0-1. Major issue for Southern Miss yesterday. Golden Eagles were 1 for 16 with runners on. Bunch of stickers on Higdon's suitcase. A junior from Paducah, Kentucky, went to McCracken County High School, then started his college career at Memphis. Swing by John A. Logan Community College before Kentucky. Was injured last year for the Batcats and didn't play. And now first year in Hattiesburg, and he sends a laser to center field. Bonamullo handles it. 2 down. So here's Dre Barrett. Barrett was hitless last night, 0 for 4. Had a good Sun Belt Conference tournament. First pitch breaking ball low. Barrett is a freshman from Deatsville, Alabama, out of Holtville High School. Two and 0. And pulled foul. Just a beautiful day at the ballpark today. We had a non-rain delay about 45 minutes yesterday, but 82, you can almost smell the sunscreen.
Well, you had a little bit of overcast in yesterday's ball game early on. There's none of that today. Beautiful blue sky. Coming in.
2 and 2. These two programs no strangers to each other. They play each other just about every season continuously. Southern Miss made a trip up to Tuscaloosa earlier this year. This is the 111th meeting all time. Bama knocked them off in a midweek game at the Joe in Tuscaloosa. Soft sinking liner to left field, and it drops in front of Snell, and Snell overruns it. Urban races for third. That was a very casual attempt by Cade Snell in left field, and Urban makes him pay.
Here's the thing. Snell actually played this correctly. He waited for it. He waited for the big hop, and then he went to go get it and just could not reach it. Ball goes off. Great base running there by Urban, realizing it and what it could have happened to, because that turf, that ball had a little bit of spin to it, and when it hit the turf, catches a seam, all of a sudden turned the wrong way and caught Snell by surprise.
Just the third error of the season for Snell. And Pato swings at the first offering. Fowler settles underneath. Can't take anything for granted with the sun conditions today. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 left on for the Golden Eagles. Zeros as we get through 2.
The new How to Train Your Dragon menu is now at BK. Get it before it disappears. Oh, toothless. Bold, tasty, and dangerously delicious. How to Train Your Dragon. Coming to theaters June 13th.
When the monsters come, all you can do is scream.
You were the last person to see the president alive. Did you kill him?
They will never see us coming.
Better?
Yeah, better.
Jeff, you good?
Yeah, 1 sec.
Listen up. Jeff has a sore back, and it's the Rec League semifinal. Let's get our man back in the game. We got the ice, and we got the hot. Ice works fast, heat makes it last. Icy Hot, you're so back.
The UFL is the spring football league.
More of what you love.
The atmosphere, the intensity. Must see for every football fan. The United Football League. All season long on ESPN, ABC, and ESPN+.
Second meeting this season between Alabama and Southern Miss. Back on April 8th, Bama held on for a 10-6 victory. Ozzie Pratt, the Southern Miss shortstop, went 3 for 4 with a home run. And Southern Miss led that game in the middle innings, but Bama came back. 6 runs, 6 was the big difference for that one. It's beginning of a good tear for the Southern Miss team. One of the longest win streaks in college baseball this year. A little squibber off of Norton's bat. His counterpart bare hands and handles the do or die. 1 down. Both of these teams have had great runs. How about the defense?
This is not an easy ball just because of the way it was hit. It's off the end of the bat. That means that ball is going to have some English to it. It's going to be rolling back. That's a tough play for Monastere, but comes up, barehands it easily, gets the out.
Here's Will Plattner, is handling the DH duties today. He's also a catcher for Bama, and he touches this one deep left center. Cook will watch it. The wall, it's gone! First home run of the season for Will Plattner on the first pitch he sees this game.
Well, first hit for Alabama, and it's a doozy. Gets a cutter out over the plate. Will Plattner comes through big. 102 miles an hour off the bat. Alabama takes a 1-0 lead.
That was the third one-pitch plate appearance for Bama in this game, and the first that produces. And it comes from Plattner, inserted as a DH for the first time this weekend. He shares catching duties with Brady Neal. Junior LSU transfer rips one to first and into Russo's letter. 2 down. Alabama is not shy. They are aggressive. They must have dinner reservations at Patio 44.
Here's the thing, J.B. Middleton, he's not shy about throwing strikes either. He's filling up that strike zone. If you're Alabama, you see that. You don't want to fall behind because he does have nasty secondary pitches. So you know what? Go up there, and if he throws you something over the heart of the plate, be aggressive and attack. And that's that mindset that Alabama has right now. 21 pitches, 18 strikes.
And first pitch swinging for Bryce Fowler. They are awfully aggressive. There's a running joke around the Alabama program. Says, give us your first rounder, but we don't want to face your 2 or 3 starter. And they have now homered 12 times against projected first rounders out of the SEC this year, including 4 in the game against LSU's Cade Anderson. What is it? Is it the velo hunters? Or?
Throw them thumbers?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'm going to throw you guys who are constantly throwing curveballs. And do we have a knuckleballer anywhere in here in the bullpen?
We need somebody to throw up cotton balls and just float it because they can handle the velo.
Yeah, you know what I think? It's just because there's so much velo now in the game. You look at the SEC, guys who are constantly throwing 95, 97. Guys are just used to it, so it doesn't bother them.
There are 11 pitchers in the SEC who have reached 100 miles an hour this season. Ground ball to second. Here's Monastere again. Will Plattner goes 389 feet, gives Bama the lead.
Oh, he sure does. Get a cutter over the plate and hammer it. 1-0 Alabama.
The new How to Train Your Dragon menu is now at BK. Get it before it disappears. Oh, toothless. Bold, tasty, and dangerously delicious. How to Train Your Dragon. Coming to theaters June 13th.
Hidden Valley Ranch is made with real ingredients for real ranch flavor that's impossible to put into words. But that's pretty close. Indescribably delicious Hidden Valley Ranch.
When the monsters come, all you can do is scream.
You were the last person to see the president alive. Did you kill him?
They will never see us coming.
Better?
Yes, better.
Let's go! The Rob Dwalish-Willie, the Sugar Show! Juliana Pena!
How are you going to beat me, Kayla?
Kayla Harrison, I will be
Nation champion.
Welcome back to the NCAA Baseball Regionals presented by Capital One. Sunsplash Saturday afternoon in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. This place is packed once again. The roofs beyond right field might be the place to be. Here's a 9-hole hitter, Tucker Stockman for Southern Miss, and Tyler Fay misses inside 1-0. Stockman is a third-year sophomore out of Athens, Alabama, and he looks at a strike, 1-1. Sun Belt Conference tournament team had 4 hits in that run for Southern Miss. They lost in the championship game. It ended an 18-game win streak. And coming into the postseason, the Golden Eagles had won 18 of 19. Now, after the loss to Columbia, they've lost consecutive games for the first time since April 5th and April 8th. They lost to Marshall and then this Bama squad. Breaking ball misses low and away. Wind's picked up, blowing out to right field as that one's fouled off. 2 different approaches, Gabby, with these 2 coaches and what they did with their pitching staff. Southern Miss threw off in the loss to Columbia. Riley Quick, the Bama ace, went for Crimson Tide yesterday. We'll wait and see how that impacts both bullpens.
It's a little different, I think, for a coaching mentality, right? If you're Southern Miss, you kind of are looking at it. You're facing Columbia, thinking that we can probably get a game 1 with our number 2 or number 3 guy. If you're Alabama, you knew you were playing against Miami and had to go with your guy because you knew they were throwing their guy.
Yeah, no decision to make, right, if you're Bama?
Yeah, you have to go with your number 1, just like Miami went with their number 1 at this time. Both of them, too, are Saturday starters. So that's the funny part, where both Alabama's number 1 is a Saturday starter. Miami's number 1 starter was a Saturday starter.
And if you're new to college baseball, the A's most of the time throws on Friday night, which is the first game of your series in conference play typically. 95 upstairs, full count now to the 9-hole hitter. What have you seen from Fay early on?
Fay, kind of like the same thing that I'm seeing with Middleton, filling up the strikes in a whole bunch.
9th pitch of the at-bat. Still hadn't straightened it out.
Fastball's been good. 94, 95 miles an hour with that fastball. Kind of sitting in that 91, 93 range, but has a little extra in the tank. That slider working really nicely. The changeup looks good too.
Man, a slider in there for strike 3 on Stockman. First K for Tyler Fay.
Just finished talking about that slider has been looking really good, and here it is. 3-2 count, not afraid to throw it. Just freezes Stockman.
So back to the top of the order, and Jake Cook popped out to right field, his first plate appearance. .350 average with 3 home runs. That tied up there, 0-2. Cook is on a home run binge. He's hit 3 this season. Earlier this year, he connected for his first home run. This was against New Orleans. First home run since he was a 13-year-old playing in 8th grade. Then he went 40 at-bats between home runs 1 and 2, and 1 at-bat between the 2nd and the 3rd. Slider low, and this bright yellow bat that he's using now, he broke out the Monday before the Sun Belt Conference tournament. They call it the highlighter. Just inside, 3-2. Would you swing a yellow bat?
No.
Simple.
I mean, I would have if they had it.
Back-to-back full counts from Fay. Chopper. Here's Norton. Had to hurry. And nice play by Brennan Norton. NCAA Regionals coverage for all 16 sites continues tomorrow on ESPN Plus and the ESPN app. For more information, visit ncaa.com. The home for all 90 NCAA championships. Ozzie Pratt to the plate. Gabby, I gave you homework yesterday. I said figure out all 90 NCAA championships. Where are you at on your list? How many you got?
35.
Up the middle and under the glove of Norton. A two-out single for Ozzie Pratt. What's the most eclectic sport you have on there that you are convinced is right, but you weren't sure about originally?
There's like 4 of them. Equestrian.
Yep, that's real.
I don't know if that's true. Bowling, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, bowling's actually men's and women's, I believe.
And skiing, men's and women's skiing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got skiing.
Those are like the 4 that I went. I'm just putting it in there.
You have beach volleyball.
I don't. Oh, see, 36.
36.
This is a helping list.
We might need like a working document that others can help you with. Fly ball, right field ball carrying. Fowler to the track. Wall, it is gone! 2-run home run. Nick Monaster and Southern Miss leapfrogs in front. This place is jumping. 20th home run of the season for Monaster.
Well, partner, you talked about it. All of a sudden, that ball's starting to fly out to right field. Gets a slider, stays on it, drives it the opposite way, 100 miles an hour off the bat. You said it, 20th home run of the season, and boy, it's a big one to get Southern Miss up 2-1.
And a first pitch fastball in for a strike to Matthew Russo. First lead of the weekend for Southern Miss after dropping last night's opener to Columbia. Monaster now top 10 in school history with his 20th home run. Only the 7th allowed by Fay this year. Mentioned that these two programs are in different places when it comes to their respective starting pitchers. Alabama has had a fantastic bullpen all year, and they've got some versatile pieces in that pen. And a line drive into center field. Third straight hit for the Golden Eagles. And to that point, it wouldn't surprise me if Rob Vaughn, knowing runs are going to be tough to come by today, doesn't go to his pen a little bit earlier than you might expect, certainly earlier than Southern Miss.
Yeah, because all of a sudden now you're looking at second time through the lineup, and it's happened very quickly here. Pratt comes up with a base hit, Monaster with a home run, and all of a sudden Russo follows it with a quick line drive base hit. That is telling me that they're seeing something in that Southern Miss dugout where now they're starting to understand what Fay is trying to do.
Alabama's pitching coach is Jason Jackson. He was the interim head coach 2 seasons ago, took over midway through conference play and led Alabama the regional host. They won that one and then lost the Winston-Salem Super Regional against Wade. I mentioned that Missouri game earlier this year where they batted around on just 16 pitches. It feels like if you get aggressive against Tyler Fay, he's going to be around the zone enough, you can do some damage.
He is, and he's around the zone. He's throwing that fastball, and the fastball's still working, but if you're getting that foot down early, you're going to be able to attack it. I haven't seen really anything coming in, especially to right-handed hitters. Everything is kind of staying out over the plate. Because of that, I could be a little bit more aggressive as a hitter. I can kind of get my bat head out, and I don't have to worry about you coming in.
Joey Urban's got a nice hit streak going. And he swings at the first. And so evident to see what the Southern Miss approach is.
Well, that was a changeup, too. So Fay understands right now that Southern Miss is probably being a little bit aggressive. So maybe go with that changeup, get them out in front, and see if you can get a soft ground ball.
13-game hit streak for Urban. 0-2. And he goes down swinging. 2 strikeouts to bookend this inning, but real damage done by Nick Monasterio.
Oh, Monasterio stays back on that slider, drives it the opposite way to get Southern Miss up 2-1.
The new How to Train Your Dragon menu is now at BK. Get it before it disappears. Oh, toothless. Bold, tasty, and dangerously delicious. How to Train Your Dragon. Coming to theaters June 13th.
Would you rather spend your summer like this?
Hey, Jim, how's your back?
Oh, you know.
I hear ya.
Or like this?
What's happening? Welcome. Allow me to adjust your gravity. No, I'm fine. Gravity on.
On June 20th, kick off your summer with
Elio.
Elio? Elio.
You're more puny than I expected.
I could say the same about you. These are the lava tunnels. And I am not fireproof. Just get in my mouth. Actually kind of comfy in here.
Disney and Pixar's Elio. Rated PG, June 20th.
Your brain with Allegra versus some allergy medications during rush hour. Some allergy medications can make you drowsy. But Allegra is different. Traffic jam? We got this.
Woo! We're nailing it.
Yeah, come on. Like a boss. Right on time.
Allegra is fast 24-hour allergy relief with 0% brain interference, so you can use it even when you're driving. It's a no-brainer.
We can't get enough of the WNBA.
Dallas Wings select Paige Beckers.
With more stars and more heat than ever.
Ridiculous!
The WNBA on ESPN.
Part of the order coming up for Alabama in the 4th inning, trailing now 2-1 after that Nick Monasterio home run. It'll be Justin LeBron, Cade Snell, and Richie Bonamolo Jr. LeBron had a couple of hits in the Miami loss, game 1 for Bama yesterday. And a first pitch fastball for a strike, 0-1. What do you like about LeBron?
What's there not to like about LeBron?
Well, he's not as good as Jordan, but this guy can play short.
I mean, defensively, it means soft hands, extremely strong arm. Offensively, fun to watch him run the bases.
He went 3 for 5 against Southern Miss on April 8th. He's on the Golden Spikes Award watch list. Dave Magadan is the lone winner in Alabama history. He won it in '83 and led Bama to the championship game of the CWS. Magadan hit .525 in 1983. SEC record career average of .439. LeBron goes down swinging. And it brings Cade Snell up, and Cade Snell was oh so close last night to walking him off. And then first inning today, oh so close.
He's looking at this ballpark going, what do I have to do here? I mean, hit 2 balls extremely well, both thinking that they're going to leave the ballpark. Both are outs.
This guy's this one out of play. Yeah. Snell was a two-way player until this season, and getting off the mound and staying in the batter's box has really helped him develop. Double-digit home runs.
I'm looking at J.B. Middleton, the way that he's throwing. We talk about first time through the lineup, going second time through the lineup, and third time. And how pitchers usually, the more that hitters are able to see them, the more advantage it is for the hitters. Going through the numbers with J.B. Middleton, first time through the lineup, batting average of 200 he's giving up. Second time through, 161. Third time through, 156. He gets better as the game goes on. And then there was one at-bat that I liked. There was that Justin LeBron at-bat. The first at-bat, he threw him nothing but sliders. Second at-bat, nothing but fastballs. So changing up the way he's pitching these guys.
This is with a fastball away, and a 5-pitch walk puts Snell aboard. Well, to your point about Middleton, the ability to go deep into the games, he averages 6.5 innings per appearance. And those are all starts for Middleton, his 16th of the year this year.
You go back to his last 7 starts, he's averaging over 7 1/3.
Is that why you broke out the calculator?
That's where I broke out the calculator. I didn't do the long division like yesterday.
Well, you didn't have time. I saw you counting on your fingers, and you couldn't have time to take off your shoes.
I went to the toes. It was just more innings than I thought.
You had to bring out the technology. Richie Bonamolo Jr. is 0 for 1 today. Flew out to center field. Junior from the Bronx at a Cardinal Hayes High School. Same high school that produced the likes of Martin Scorsese, Regis Philbin, George Carlin, Jamal Mashburn, and of course Fat Man Scoop.
How big George Carlin, man?
With those sports, here's a list of 7 words you can't say. Bonamolo is down on 3 pitches. That's the 4th K for Middleton. We have 2 lists working for you.
I'll tell you what, J.B. Middleton, I like the way that he's attacking, because he's not attacking the same way that he was attacking the first time through the lineup, which is why the numbers are where they are. It's tough for a hitter to kind of have a plan. You see him one time, okay, this is what he's doing to me, this is where I'm going to try to attack, and then all of a sudden the pitcher just completely changes what he has.
Well, Hodo sends it deep to left field. Higdon back, and an opposite field home run. Hodo gives Bama the lead again. #15th long ball of the year for Will Hodo, and Bama wasting no time jumping on Middleton.
And for Hodo, struck out his first AB on a slider, looking for fastball, gets the fastball, drives it the opposite way for the home run. Hits it 102 miles an hour off the bat.
Both home runs hit by Bama have been on the first pitch. Plattner did it in the 3rd, and now Hodo here in the 4th. 3-2 tie. And a swing and a miss for Jason Torres. What's the secret to ambushing a great pitcher like J.B. Middleton?
You just have to look. There's guys who can look for pitches. There's guys who look for location. It's depending on what you are and who you are as a hitter. I was more of a location guy than I was a pitch guy. So I would look out over the plate, and if I got something out over the plate, I would be ready for a fastball, but that's where I was looking. Against J.B. Middleton, it's kind of being the same way.
Torres goes down swinging. 3 Ks in the 4th inning, littered around a walk to Snell and a home run from Hodo. Alabama has 2 hits. Both of them have left the yard. 1-run tied lead.
It's a rare thing when someone you've been with for so long finds a way to surprise you. It's like discovering E-Trade's easy-to-use platform now comes with the power of Morgan Stanley.
Mom can speak walrus?
The new How to Train Your Dragon menu is now at BK. Get it before it disappears. Oh, toothless. Bold, tasty, and dangerously delicious. How to Train Your Dragon. Coming to theaters June 13th.
Ooh, look at those pork chops. With Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning? Yes, please. Ranch seasoned, savory, and sizzling. Hidden Valley Ranch. Only serious about flavor.
Have you ever looked up at the stars and wondered, is there life on other planets?
It's really happening!
On June 20th,
This is the most beautiful...
Alabama with 2 home runs in this game and a 3-2 lead. Tom Hart, Gabby Sanchez, happy to be joined now by Alabama head coach Rob Vaughn. You guys have faced plenty of first-round pitching over the course of this season. You've now hit 13 home runs against guys that are projected to go in the first round. What is it about your offensive approach that allows for success in that regard?
Man, that's an interesting stat there. You know, I think Coach Papio just does such a good job. I mean, I'm sitting there in the meeting room with him at 1 o'clock in the morning this morning, going through stuff, just trying to put a game plan together. And man, Middleton's as good as it gets. That's every bit of a frontline starter in the SEC, man. It's pitch ability, it's stuff, it's 4 pitches, tons of strikes. I mean, it's an elite arm, you know, and you're going to have to slug the baseball against the ball. But obviously, 2 homers is great, but you're just going to have to get some extra base hits because you're not going hit off that guy. And there's not a whole lot for free. Cade did a good job working a walk, and Indo stayed on time and got a good one there.
Rob, when you talk about pitching, especially in regionals, losing that first game, it's going to be tough. What is your thoughts right now with, do you let Faye go as long as he can? Or are you going to try to hold him back? Where are you at pitching-wise?
You know, it's funny. I think the perception, and I know the stats, I know all that stuff when you lose game 1 of the regional, but to be honest with you, like, whether you're from a logistics standpoint, I think that one's going too, I think.
Caught in the win, and indeed, in a solo shot for Higdon. Now we're tied. Anyway, that was kind of part of the question we met yesterday, is how this Park would play.
No doubt.
Playing different today.
Playing a little, I wish it was playing a little bit more like this at about 4:30 yesterday afternoon. That'd have been great.
Rob, thanks for your time. We appreciate it.
Thanks, boys. Roll Tide.
I mean, this feels like a totally different ballpark, and these hitters, despite the talent that is on the mound for either side, they are playing loose and free.
Here's the thing, though. I think that ball gets out no matter what. It was absolutely crushed at 108 miles an hour off the bat, but you're right. That wind now has picked up.
Snagged at third by Torres. On time across and 1 down.
Just a fastball and absolutely hammered by Higdon. He was all over. This is dead center field over that 400-foot mark.
425 feet. We're tied at 3. All 6 runs have scored on the long ball as Carson Paetow digs in. We didn't even get a chance to talk to Rob about his coffee upgrade today. Right side, Lorton from shallow right. We met with him yesterday, and he said, listen, we're a grinder of a team. We are blue collar, kind of like this hotel coffee I got. One of my coaches was supposed to take me. We're going to go get some like real coffee. Yeah. He goes, I'm stuck with day-old hotel coffee. He upgraded this morning, found Grin Coffee, elite homemade Pop-Tarts. He was happy about that.
I was gonna tell you maybe we would go there tomorrow, but it seems like they're closed tomorrow, so now we can't even go. So we're not gonna be able to have some elite Pop-Tarts. Because that sounded
I've been
delicious.
Disappointed a lot lately,
but not as much as that one right now. I'm sorry that I did that to you at this point. It's still early on in the game. Don't worry, I disappoint you in a lot more ways.
Game 1 of 2. We got plenty of time. Stockman struck out looking his first time up. It was interesting. He was talking about, you're going to have to slug against elite pitching. Did you feel that way as a player when you faced top-line starters?
When I faced top-line starters, I was just trying to eliminate at-bats.
And sent to left. Snell's got it. Leadoff home run from Ben Higdon has tied the game, his 6th of the year.
The new How to Train Your Dragon menu is now at BK. Get it before it disappears. Oh, toothless. Bold, tasty, and dangerously delicious. How to Train Your Dragon. Coming to theaters June 13th.
Your brain with Allegra versus some allergy medications during rush hour. Some allergy medications can make you drowsy. But Allegra is different. Traffic jam? We got this.
Woo! We're nailing it.
Yeah, come on. Like a boss. Right on time.
Allegra is fast 24-hour allergy relief with 0% brain interference, so you can use it even when you're driving. It's a no-brainer.
Would you rather spend your summer like this?
Hey, Jim, how's your back?
Oh, you know.
I hear ya.
Or like this?
What's happening? Welcome. Allow me to adjust your gravity. I'm fine. Gravity on.
On June 20th, kick off your summer with
Elio.
Elio?
Elio.
You're more puny than I expected.
I could say the same about you. These are the lava tunnels. And I am not fireproof. Just get in my mouth. Actually kind of comfy in here.
Disney and Pixar's Elio. Rated PG, June 20th.
The UFL is the spring football league.
More of what you love.
The atmosphere, the intensity. Must see for every football fan. The United Football League. All season long on ESPN, ABC, and ESPN+.
Welcome, everyone, to Omaha, Nebraska, home of the College World Series.
'Cause here I come, I wear it all on my sleeve, so everything you see shows you where I'm from.
Bolts back and makes the catch! Somehow hung on! Back-to-back jacks!
More, more, more! Can you believe it?
Southern Miss in the NCAA tournament for the 9th straight year. They've made it to Omaha just once. That was a magical 2009 season. Meanwhile, Alabama has been there 5 times. Most recently, 1999. And finally, Alabama hitter takes a pitch. 12 of Alabama's 15 at-bats have been wrapped up in 4 pitches or less. Brennan Norton 0 for 1 with a ground out to second. It's a very similar approach, Gabby, that they had against A.J. Siskar yesterday, the Miami freshman.
And both kind of pitchers are doing the same exact thing, just pumping strikes. 44 pitches, 34 of them are strikes.
1-2.
That's one of the tough things, because as a hitter, you want to look at things and say, okay, we want to make him throw. The problem is when you have a pitcher on the mound who's just throwing every single one of his pitches for a strike, you have to start getting a little bit more aggressive, especially early on in the count. You see Alabama doing that. Well, guess what? It's kind of worked for them. They've hit a couple home runs already through 4 innings.
5-game hit streak for Norton, and he lays off the slider. You said before that last break that against elite pitching, you like to eliminate pitches?
Eliminate at-bats is what I would like, what I always try to do. Like if you faced an elite guy, and you're talking about the big leagues, of course, you would try to be like, go up there, try to get a walk, try to do something, maybe get a base hit, whatever it might be to eliminate an at-bat. So on 0 for 4, no, get a walk or 0 for 3 kind of situation. But you do want to eliminate pitches when you are facing elite guys. You know that they have 3 or 4 pitches that are working. Well, you're not going to be able to hit them all when they're throwing for a strike.
It's about knowing your weakness.
Knowing what your weakness is. So for me, it was, you know what, I'm not going to expand in, because that's the pitch that it's tougher for me. I'm looking out over the plate. And I would then say, okay, well, if I'm looking out over the plate, I'm not going to want to swing at the slider, because most of the time, especially against a rider, that slider is going to keep running away from me and be a ball. So now I kind of eliminate that pitch. So if I see anything with a dot and spin on it, I let it go, and I just work for forcing fastball changeup.
Norton connected on a first pitch cutter to go yard in the 3rd inning. One of 2 home runs Middleton has allowed. It's only the 2nd time this season that the Southern Miss ace has allowed 2 home runs in a game. First being against UNC Wilmington, first week of March. 2-1. What didn't you like about the cutter to start the at-bat to Plattner?
When you are a hitter and you haven't faced a guy before, and you're going to be aggressive, because that's what Alabama was doing, the cutter is probably J.B. Middleton's worst pitch that he has. So you're throwing up your worst pitch, and it's 88 miles an hour. You're giving the hitter a chance to get extension, 1, because he's a righty, and 2, he's going to be aggressive. So that's your worst pitch that's running into a barrel.
2-2, and gets him to swing and miss. 6th strikeout for J.B. Middleton. Tomorrow, the final weekend of the UFL season concludes with the Brahmas hosting the Renegades. That's noon Eastern on ABC and ESPN+. And here's the 9-hole hitter for Alabama, Brady Neal. First offering low to Neal. Oh for 4 last night with 3 strikeouts. He drove into one with an RBI ground out. There's a high fastball at 94. It's been his max today. I think he hit 97.
He had 96 or 97. I think he hit once or twice. He's been pitching around that 94, 95 range. I mean, that pitch is absolutely filthy. That's the tough part, where you're 94, 95 with that 4-seam fastball that he likes to elevate. And then he has a really good changeup, 84, 85. You're talking about a 10-mile-an-hour difference between those two pitches.
And he goes back to the riding fastball for strike 3, 7 Ks, 2 trips to the order for Middleton. A little bit of trash talk, even though Bama's caught him twice. We're still locked at 3 halfway home.
When your family feels protected under our roof, they're free to dream. And you can get a personalized rate based on how you drive. Customize what you pay with Drive My Way. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
The new How to Train Your Dragon menu is now at BK. Get it before it disappears. Ooh, toothless. Bold, tasty, and dangerously delicious. How to Train Your Dragon. Coming to theaters June 13th.
Have you ever looked up at the stars and wondered, is there life on other planets?
It's really happening.
On June 20th,
This is the most beautiful place I've ever seen.
This is the bathroom.
Well, pitch game so far tied at 3 halfway home. Tom Hart with Gabby Sanchez, happy to be joined by Southern Miss head coach Chris Ostrander. A lot made of J.B. Middleton and his development. What makes this guy tick, and what has made him a first-rounder?
Well, you know, he's really cleaned up his delivery. I think he's gotten a lot more consistent and staying in line, just being a little bit more linear. I think, you know, last year, the previous year, he's a little too rotational, so he's really just controlling his body better. He's gotten stronger, and the stuff's playing up, and the strike percentage is going up.
Coach, what do you think about the at-bat you guys are having right now against Tyler Fay? No 2 home runs. What do you want to see out of your team?
You know, just keep, you know, trying to take what he gives us. You know, use both sides of the field and don't get so pull-oriented, because that kind of plays into his hand. He's doing a good job of mixing in that changeup and then ramming a cutter or a little slider in there on their hands, so especially the lefties. But just keep battling it out. He's a strike thrower. We got to be ready to hit.
Coach, we'll let you work. Thank you for the time.
All right, thank you, guys.
Chris Ostrander in the Southern Miss program, trying to find some momentum here. Back and forth game. Bama scored 1 in the 3rd. Southern Miss took the lead in the bottom of the 3rd. Norton reaches it. And Cook retired. 1 down. Both teams upset yesterday. Southern Miss, one of 4 of the 16 national seeds. It lost its opening game to a local 4 seed. Southern Miss has now lost its regional opener 3 consecutive seasons. That's the longest streak in program history. First pitch to Ozzie Pratt is in for a strike. And up and away, 1-1. Number 1 seeds have lost their opening game 51 times. 26% of those have gone on to win the regional. Pop up to the left side. Torres won't get there in time. And the count 1-2. 4 national seeds lost their opener this year, including up the road in Oxford, Mississippi. What's the key for Southern Miss to work its way through the losers bracket to win this regional?
It's not an easy task. For me, it's got to be that J.B. Middleton has to go deep into this game to save that bullpen.
Strikeout number 3 for Tyler Fay. Here's Nick Monaster. He connected for a 2-run home run his last time up. And he'll get a visit with Travis Creel, third base coach and the hitting coach for Southern Miss.
Again, this is just an offensive timeout just to kind of get some time and give J.B. Middleton in that dugout a little bit more rest.
No rest in the third. Took a slider, 374.
Boy, Nick Monaster staying back on a slider, taking some pictures. You can tell he is pumped. That was a big swing.
How would you rate that celebration? Scale of 1 to 10.
Like a 6.2.
Oh, wow. It's tough.
Well,
I like it.
If this was 5 years ago, probably higher. But there's been a lot of celebrations and a lot of guys it's almost like those football celebrations where guys are starting to like come together and be like, hey, if I hit a home run, this is what we need to do. I love how the whole entire team is there, but I need to see a little bit more.
So you're saying if you just copy the turnover chain, it's not original.
It's not original.
You're just doing a snapshot.
Right. You're doing a snapshot. I've seen that before. We need to see something different.
Chopper to the right side. Ooh, tough hop. Norton handled it beautifully. 1-2-3 frame work by Tyler Fay, who's been efficient through 5. That was just an 8-pitch inning.
The new How to Train Your Dragon menu is now at BK. Get it before it disappears. Oh, toothless. Bold, tasty, and dangerously delicious. How to Train Your Dragon. Coming to theaters June 13th.
Where are all the animals, Dad?
Don't know, kiddo. Just not our day.
It's a rare thing when someone you've been with for so long finds a way to surprise you. It's like discovering E-Trade's easy-to-use platform now comes with expert insights from Morgan Stanley to help you navigate the markets.
Can you do a dolphin? Sorry.
When the monsters come, all you can do is scream.
You were the last person to see the president alive. Did you kill him?
They will never see us coming.
Better?
Yes, better. The WNBA on ESPN. We can't get enough.
Squeeze Plays are home for around-the-clock coverage of the NCAA tournament, even if you're at the hospital. Our buddy Greg and his wife Megan Campbell, ESPN employees, welcome son Finley Powell Campbell to the world. And look what's behind Greg at Northside Hospital in Atlanta. He had the Apple TV hooked up and he had Squeeze Play going as he changed his baby's diaper for the first time.
Oh, you got to love that.
Congratulations to Greg and Megan. And Finn, as he will be known, must be a fan of upsets after 4 of the top 16 seeds lost yesterday. Matthew Russo, Bryce Fowler with a leadoff single here in the 6th. And now Justin LeBron.
This is going to be interesting. Justin LeBron, first AB, all sliders. Second AB, all fastballs. This is where, as a hitter, this becomes that chess match of, okay, now I saw this, you did this, where am I going to go for? I'm going to look for something elevated.
Starts him off with a slider, 1-0.
That will keep me off of that pitch. So I want something that's going to be a little bit more up in the zone. I'm looking out over the plate. Not going to necessarily look for maybe fastball. I'm going to be fastball ready to react to the slider.
LeBron, best run producer in the SEC, and skies this one foul. Dre Barrett runs out of space. Not by much. What's next?
He has that really good changeup. So he just threw the slider. He threw the fastball. He hasn't thrown on the changeup yet. This would be a good time, especially after throwing that fastball in, that he could go righty-righty changeup.
18 home runs on the season for LeBron. The shifting wind has calmed for the moment. It was howling out to center a couple of innings ago when Ben Higdon rode one 425 feet. Elimination game to start our Saturday in Hattiesburg. Here's the 1-1. Fastball just hit the knob. Sounded like a wind chime.
That's what we call throwing your knob at the baseball. Oh, hit the back of the bat.
Got the barrel. Yeah, my bad.
I thought the same thing, though, the way that the ball went straight down.
Slider, fastball, fastball.
I mean, after 2 fastballs in there, you think you would go slider away here.
Still hadn't seen his changeup. Instead, it's another fastball, and it's popped up in the sun for Russo. He was really battling it. 1 down.
That was a dangerous pitch because it was out over the plate with that fastball.
So 1 down for Cade Snell. He's given a few pitches, deep rides in this tournament. Fly out to the fence and left his first time up before a walk, and he sends this one on the ground through the right side. Fowler will scoot towards third. The throw is to the middle of the infield. And Bama's got runners at the corners with 1 down in the 6th in the tie game.
Kind of feel for Cade Snell. Been doing nothing but hit the ball hard and has nothing to show for it. Finally gets that base hit. 102 miles an hour off the bat. All of a sudden, Alabama has guys on the corners. Got to stay off the ground if you're Alabama. Look for something that you can drive to the middle part of the field. That will help you stay off the ground.
By the way, the wind has picked up once again. It's like somebody keeps flipping the switch. 1-0 to Richie Bonamolo Jr. Breaking ball pulled foul just past the reach of Anthony Papio, the third base coach.
As a hitter right now, that's why we talk about poolside, right? You don't want to try to be poolside because you will do that, just kind of top a baseball. You want to think up the middle, deep into those right and center field gaps. Just get the ball in the air.
1-1. Couldn't find the slider. 1-2 now to Bonamolo. Told you he's from the Bronx. Cardinals Hayes High School. Very lightly recruited. Ended up at Wabash Valley College in Mount Carmel, Illinois. Helped Wabash to consecutive Junior College World Series. Runners up in 23. 2-on to 1-2. Got another breaking ball and popped it up. 2 down. How much action does that changeup have for Middleton?
Well, I mean, the changeup is such a good pitch. He just threw it there, and it was up in the zone. It was a hittable pitch, but not seeing that righty-righty changeup today, basically going slider, fastball. The changeup has a really good action to it. Ends up getting jammed on it.
Will Hodo took a first pitch fastball over the wall in left field in the 4th. That was with 2 out. And that one hit him in the foot. That costs Alabama a run on what looked like a wild pitch, but they'll take it to load the bases with Torres coming up.
You are so right. I get it with players. They just stand there like, okay, I'll get hit by pitch. If he just moves that back foot, this ball's going to the backstop. And actually, it was the front foot. Thought it was the back foot for a second.
But they'd have the lead right now.
Gets out of the way there. That ball straight to the backstop. I understand it. The thought process always is, hey, don't move if it's coming at you. Get on base. But in certain situations, guys in scoring position, a guy on third, and you know that ball's coming at you, and that's not going to be easy for that catcher to catch it. Man, just move a little bit here. And there's no way he's going to be able to make that play.
In fact, Fowler was about halfway down the line at third, reluctantly went back. Bases juiced for Jason Torres. Bama was 0 for 1 with the bases loaded yesterday. And Torres is just 1 for 14 with them loaded on the year. Coming off of a 1 for 3 against Miami, his former club. Bases juiced. First pitch is waved at 95, 0-1. Go back to the fastball away.
The thing is that Torres has been laid on that fastball today. First AB, same exact situation. Laid on the fastball, ends up flying out to right. I don't think the changeup is the right pitch. Now, I don't mind that changeup. Off the plate, away, see if he goes chasing for it. But you got to stick with something hard. He has been able to utilize that fastball in.
1-1 is fouled off, 94.
If I'm Middleton here, I continue to climb that ladder. Torres just finished swinging out a pitch that's elevated. You kind of just keep going up until he doesn't swing. Once he doesn't, then you can go to that slider if you want, down and away.
Here's the 1-2. Miss with the changeup, 2-2. Middleton wants a new baseball. Big opportunity for Jason Torres. It's 2 for his last 21. And Middleton avoiding again. Full count now. Got to be a fastball here. Up or away?
You would think.
Nowhere to put him. The 3-2. It's popped up. Shallow right. Carson Paetow handles it. J.B. Middleton had to grind through the 6. No runs on a couple of hits. 3 left off for the tie. We're still tied at 3.
Clorox Sentiva cleans like Clorox. Smells like grapefruit. Feels like trusted clean, long-lasting freshness. Clorox Sentiva.
Fire it up.
The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here at BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled, and ready for adventure. Experience a new kind of flame at Burger King. How to Train Your Dragon, coming to theaters June 13th.
Would you rather spend your summer like this?
Hey, Jim, how's your back?
Oh, you know.
I hear ya.
Or like this?
What's happening? Welcome. Allow me to adjust your gravity. No, I'm fine. Gravity on.
On June 20th, kick off your summer with
Elio.
Elio? Elio.
You're more puny than I expected.
I could say the same about you. These are the lava tunnels. Cody and I am not fireproof. Just get in my mouth. Actually kind of comfy in here.
Disney and Pixar's Elio. Rated PG, June 20th.
Jeff, you good?
Yeah, 1 sec.
Listen up. Jeff has a sore back, and it's the Rec League semifinal. Let's get our man back in the game. We got the ice, and we got the hot. Ice works fast, heat makes it last. Icy Hot, you're so back.
Well, Women's College World Series has been an absolute thriller. Oregon with a one-run, 10-inning win against Ole Miss. Tennessee knocked off Florida, eliminating the Gators. And currently on ABC, Oklahoma and Texas are tied at 2 apiece. And then later tonight, Texas Tech and UCLA matchup. Sunday, Tennessee has moved into the first game of the day. Oregon will have the second in elimination games. They had a late night, too, out in OKC. I don't think it was as late as LSU's night. Here's Matthew Russo. Final game in the Baton Rouge Regional. Beat the curfew starting 7 seconds before they would have been shut down. They finished at 1:45 in the morning. Ben McDonald and Dave Neal right back out there to tackle the box today.
7 seconds. Did they have the countdown going?
That would make it interesting, wouldn't it?
Yeah, just have a 7 or 10, 9, 8. Play ball. Oh, okay, we're playing.
It's like the ball drop on New Year's Eve. Matthew Russo is 1 for 2, and he puts it sky high to the right side. Bryce Fowler sent a text before that one comes down. 1 down. That'll bring Joey Urban up. Came off the bat at 48 degrees. Is that high enough for you?
That was high. I had to actually scoop my seat down and look up to see that ball. I was trying to get the hang time on that bad boy.
There it is. Round up to 48 degrees, 47.85. Here's Joey Urban. He's extended his hit streak to 13 games. He is 1 for 2. But what a day around the college baseball world yesterday as regional action got underway. Great day for the ACC. They went 7-2. Vanderbilt got tested by Wright State. Tip of the cap to Cam Allen, the Wright State starter. 6 no-hit innings, and then the bullpen gave up a home run to the first batter it faced. And Vandy, the #1 overall seed, has come from behind to win each of its last 5 home games. 4 of those final at bat, 3 walk-off wins. And that includes the walk-off winner in the Sunday finale against Alabama. 2-2. Into center field. Fans turned off for the moment. Bonamolo takes it in. 2 down. Congratulations, St. Mary's won an NCAA tournament for the first time in program history. Here's a look at the Nashville bracket. Winner of this one meets up with the winner of that one. It's Vandy and Louisville tonight on ESPN2. 9 Eastern, 8 Central. Losers bracket game, Wright State and ETSU currently. First pitch in for a strike to Ben Higdon. One for 2 with a solo home run. .425-foot home run over the wall in straightaway center. It's 400 feet to center field here. He hit a .425. This is a deep ballpark down the lines, 340, but it all depends on the weather if this one plays big or small.
Yeah, the gaps aren't that big. 375 to left center, 365 to right center and to left center. So it's deep down the lines, but kind of comes in a little bit, and then it shoots back out to center.
Season high in pitches for Tyler Fay. One more out to get out of the 6th. And he loses Higdon with a 2-out walk. First walk of the game from Fay.
Yeah, Fay's been throwing the ball really well. Fastball's been working for him. The slider has been really good. The changeup, actually, for me, is the pitch that's gotten him out of a couple jams.
First pitch rocketed foul off the bat of Dre Barrett. And a run's inside now, 1-1. There is action in the Alabama bullpen, and it feels like this will be the final inning, if not the final batter for Tyler Fay. Season high in pitches already. And setting down the line towards that bullpen. Long run Fowler, and he nearly made the play. About as far as you can go without going over the fence in this ballpark.
You talk about going over his most pitches on the year. That actually came his last start against Missouri, where you went 6 innings through 75 pitches. So usually what they'll say, especially with a guy coming from the bullpen into the starting rotation, every single start is probably about 10 extra pitches. So right around that mark.
Upstairs fastball, 2-2.
He still has that 93 going. So there's still a little extra left in the tank.
Good swing, fouled it back. Bama team on the season that is 4-1 in games that have been tied after 6 innings. So very strong Alabama bullpen. They got a lot of bullets to use down there. Slider fouled back to the Sweets. Braylon Myers looks like he is warm and ready to go. Plays hide and seek with the pole. This one spins back into the seats again.
That's back-to-back sliders. See if he goes now to that fastball. Maybe elevate it a little bit.
With the 8th pitch of the plate appearance for Dre Barrett. And it's low, 3-2.
They went with that changeup. So after slider goes back to the changeup, 3-2 count. Runner will be moving.
Big pitch for Fay. 3rd 3-ball count this inning. The payoff. And it's muscled into left center field. Bonamolo racing over, and he makes the catch to end the inning. No runs, no hits, 1 walk and 1 left on. 4 stranded for Southern Miss through 6. We're still tied at 3.
Fire it up.
The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here at BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled, and ready for adventure. Experience a new kind of flame at Burger King. How to Train Your Dragon, coming to theaters June 13th.
It's a rare thing when someone you've been with for so long finds a way to surprise you. It's like discovering E-Trade's easy-to-use platform now comes with the power of Morgan Stanley.
Mom can speak walrus?
Would you rather spend your summer like this?
Hey, Jim, how's your back?
Oh, you know.
I hear ya.
Or like this?
What's happening? Welcome. Allow me to adjust your gravity. I'm fine. Gravity on.
On June 20th, kick off your summer with
Elio.
Elio? Elio.
You're more puny than I expected.
I could say the same about you. These are the lava tunnels. And I am not fireproof. Just get in my mouth. Actually kind of comfy in here.
Disney and Pixar's Elio. Rated PG, June 20th.
We've waited so long.
The Women's College World Series heats up in OKC as softball's elite compete for their ticket to the championship series.
It's time to shine on the biggest stage in softball.
The Women's College World Series, presented by Capital One, continues through June 6th on the networks of ESPN.
The The NCAA Baseball Regionals are presented by Capital One. What's in your wallet? Snapshot of this game. All 6 runs have scored via the home run. Alabama trying to touch up J.B. Middleton. And this ball's flared foul off the bat of Brennan Norton, who's riding a 5-game hit streak. .76 pitches in for Middleton. He's gone over the 100-pitch mark 6 times this year, including last time out against Texas State. 10 Ks, 1 walk in 7 innings, through 103. And this one's shot into center field. Jake Cook handles it. 1 down. This week's Sunday Night Baseball matchup is an old-school rivalry series finale between Aaron Judge and the AL East leading Yankees and Shohei Ohtani and the NL West leading Dodgers. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on ESPN, ESPN Deportes, and ESPN Radio. Not a bad season for Judge.
No, how about both those guys, Shohei and Judge?
Here's Will Plattner, and he swings at the first. The aggressiveness continues for Bama. Pato fighting it, can't find it, and he's bailed out by Cook. Two down. That was an adventure.
Now here's the thing, I love what Cook, look how far Cook was that he had to go. But then he realizes, you know what, Pato can't see this, continues that run and makes the play. He had to run a long way, but never gave up on it.
So first 2 retired, and Brady Neal. In for a strike to Neal, who's looking for his first hit in this regional. And Neal rips one to right field, and it comes at a great time. 2-out single will turn the lineup over in a tie game in the 7th. The aggressive approach for Alabama has give it and take it the way. The 2 home runs they got both came on the first pitch. Hodo in the 4th, and before him Plattner in the 3rd. Bryce Fowler is 1 for 3. And a first pitch strike. Is part of that approach that that first pitch might be the most drivable pitch you get?
What we've been seeing all game is yes.
And a curveball hit well into center field. Cook drifting back. That one's way gone. Another bomb for Bama. It's Fowler's 7th, and the Tide back in front. A season high home runs allowed by J.B. Middleton.
And here's the thing. Looked for a slider, gets the slider, and hammers it. We talked about the first pitch maybe being the best one, but it's not if you're not looking for it. And for me, Fowler was looking for something soft. He got it, and he hammered that pitch 104 miles an hour to center field. Alabama using the long ball.
3rd home run of the game for Bama, now 94 in the season. The home runs have come on the first pitch, and the 2nd pitch of these respective at-bats. Bama came into the postseason 25th in the country in home runs. Smothering diving stop by Pratt, put it in his pocket. He's got no play. And now 3 base runners with 2 outs in the 7th inning. First hit of the game for Justin LeBron. And it brings Cade Snell to the plate. Chris Ostrander's in a tough position here with J.B. Middleton. He's sitting at 85 pitches. You'd think they'd love to get him over the 100 pitch mark. I'm not sure if they can afford to. Snell swings at the first.
Yeah, I think at this point, this is his game. He's gone 113 pitches twice so far this year. That's the most that he's thrown. I wouldn't be surprised if they leave him out there to see if he can finish this game off.
The back end of the bullpen and the fourth starter spots are not places of strength for the Southern Miss team. We talked to Chris Ostrander about the decision to pitch Middleton today instead of in the opener, and he put it pretty succinctly. He said, I'm trying to win a regional and trying to give our team the best chances to do that. Meaning, of course, he wanted to win game one, but the odds of winning the regional by throwing Middleton in game one were not in their favor.
Right.
Put the shift on with the third baseman Barrett playing short right. 1-2 to Snell. And he's frozen on strike three. But before that, Bryce Fowler. His 7th home run of the season, and Bama back in front as we stretch in Hattiesburg.
Fire it up.
The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here at BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled, and ready for adventure. Experience a new kind of flame at Burger King. How to Train Your Dragon, coming to theaters June 13th.
It's a rare thing when someone you've been with for so long finds a way to surprise you. It's like discovering E-Trade's easy-to-use platform now comes with the power of Morgan Stanley.
Mom can speak walrus?
When the monsters come, all you can do is scream.
You were the last person to see the president alive. Did you kill him?
They will never see us coming.
Better?
Yes, better.
Formula One returns. It's lights out and away we go.
All season long on ESPN, the exclusive home of F1.
Bama the first to go to its bullpen. It'll be the end of the line for Tyler Fay. Braylon Myers, a senior from Bessemer, Alabama, enters. 6'2", 205. We'll start with the bottom of the order for Southern Miss. He's 3-1 with a 2.48 ERA, 57 strikeouts in just 40 innings pitched.
I mean, the numbers are there. The 57 strikeout are huge. He's been really good against righties and lefties, not giving much average up. The fastball is great, 89 to 92. Slider, curveball, has a good changeup to go along with it.
So Fay trying to improve to 2-2. Starter in the back half of the season, his 8th start. He threw 87 pitches. 6 hits and 3 runs, all of them earned on a pair of home runs. Monaster got one and Higdon got one. How about that get up?
That's a fun little arm thing.
Yeah.
Never seen that one before.
Carson Paytos swings through 93. Fastball's got some carry for Myers, huh?
It does. It's a good fastball. Stays on plane.
Goes right back to it. 0-2.
It's just a really good pitch, and if I was him, I'll just continue to throw that pitch and elevate it a little bit more. Once you're doing that, then you can go to that good slider.
Myers just one piece of a very talented bullpen for Bama. He's the one that can give him some length. And if they can get out of this one with a 2-pitcher outing, they'll be in great shape or as good as you could hope for, going into another elimination game tomorrow.
He does like to throw that changeup against lefties.
Up and in, 2-2. Myers had appearances in consecutive games in the SEC tournament, went for an inning and a third in their first game against Missouri, and then an inning and 2/3 against Tennessee. Combined to strike out 5, not walk a batter, and only allow 1 earned run. Bama went 1-1 in Hoover at the SEC tournament. They were playing for an opportunity to host in Tuscaloosa. Came up a little bit short late in the year, alternating wins and losses over their final 6 games. 2-2 to Pato. Has he seen a changeup yet?
Saw one. The last pitch he went changeup, then now he just elevated that fastball. I love that sequence. He will throw that slider. Try to back foot the lefty.
There's one fouled off, and first slider to Carson Pato.
Almost seemed like he wanted to backdoor that slider.
Maybe just missed his spot.
He goes back to the fastball here.
And got him swinging. One down. The 9-hole hitter coming up. NCAA Regionals coverage for all 16 sites continues tomorrow on ESPN Plus and the ESPN app. For more information, visit NCAA.com. The home for all how many? 90. NCAA championships.
I'm still at 36.
You have only 36. You got a long way to go.
I know.
First pitch, line drive, right field. Fowler on the run. Basket catch just on his hip. 2 down. And back to the top of the order, and Jake Cook. Have you figured, by the way, on your list that there are 3 divisions of the NCAA Division 1, 2, and 3?
But that's not fair, though, because I have no idea what sports are in those divisions. I have a bunch.
You do have a lot. You just don't have 90.
Do these count as like 3? Like, would track be like times 3? Would football be times 3?
Yeah, football's 3.
Well, then now I have 39 just for football.
Well, good. Yeah, your list is growing. You didn't even know. It's like a rash. Low and away, 2-0. Cook a pop-up and a couple of groundouts to second. We've seen some elite defensive play in this tournament already. How about Columbia's second baseman Jack Cale?
He made 2 huge plays in yesterday's ball game against Southern Miss.
2-1. Just low. And they came in big moments.
Yeah, it seemed like every single time that Southern Miss had something going because of a miscue in the outfield. They had guys on base. Cale said, I got this.
Strike on the inside, 3-2. A couple of finals from today. Nebraska eliminated Holy Cross. Kentucky knocked off USC Upstate. Oklahoma State eliminates Binghamton. Miami of Ohio missed an extra point. They lost to Wake Forest 14-13. There's ball 4 to Jake Cook. Extends the 7th inning for Southern Miss, and it brings a tying run to the plate.
14-13.
14-13. And it was. I didn't see that happen and had that one on before I left the hotel. Wind may have been blowing out in Knoxville. Ozzie Pratt 1 for 3. Big cut comes up empty. 0-1. Miami scored 4 in the 9th, but couldn't push a 5th run across. And Sends Miami home for the year. Hot shot to first, handled by Hodo. 7 complete. Bama riding the long ball to a 5-3 lead as we head to the 8th.
Fire it up.
The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here at BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled, and ready for adventure. Experience a new kind of flame at Burger King. How to Train Your Dragon, coming to theaters June 13th.
Pedro's parents planned for adventure, but they didn't plan for him to make a new best friend. You were made to get more than you bargained for. We were made to help you save on packages. Expedia, made to travel.
Have you ever looked up at the stars and wondered, is there life on other planets?
It's really happening!
On June 20th,
This is the most beautiful place I've ever seen.
This is the bathroom. We are not
This is awesome!
alone.
Are you gonna eat me? What? Ew. What kind of alien are you?
Disney and Pixar's Elio, rated PG.
Middleton is out of the game after 7 innings, and he hands off to the versatile reliever Colby Allen. Junior from Louisville, Mississippi. Cradle of coaches in Magnolia State, mostly basketball. He's 6-4 with a 3.54 ERA, 12 saves on the year, 73 strikeouts in only 61 innings pitched.
Well, that's a good fastball, slider, changeup mix. A fastball anywhere between 92, 95 miles an hour.
Into the line for Middleton, who struck out 8 over 7 innings. And is now top 10 in school history in single season strikeouts.
It's crazy, too. A little bit of the reverse splits. Righties got the long ball against him, hit 5 home runs against him. He's given up 6 on the year, 1 to lefties, 5 to righties.
Gave up a home run in his first outing of the season back on Valentine's Day against the Raging Cajuns. Pitched 6 days ago against Coastal Carolina in the Sun Belt Conference tournament, and this ball lifted into right center field. Cook's got wheels, lays out, can't make the catch. Picked up by Pato, and it's a double to shallow right from Richie Bonamolo Jr.
Cook's playing very, very deep. You can see where he's playing and how much he has to run to get this ball. Bonamalo doesn't really hit it hard. Cook comes in, and as he's diving, ball hits him right in the heel of the glove, and he can't come up with it.
4th extra base hit for Alabama. 1 double, 3 home runs. And one of those home runs belongs to Will Hodo. And they'll intentionally walk him. So Hodo doesn't see a pitch. He'll do that to get to Jason Torres. What do you think of that decision?
Put the double play in order. I don't think that Torres is a threat for the bunt. I don't mind this at all by Southern Miss.
Rob Vaughn wants a timeout. He wants to chat about it. ESPN is home for the NCAA College Baseball Regionals for around-the-clock multi-game coverage. Scan the QR code. ESPN Plus subscribers can access expanded coverage with Squeeze Play. Right now, Florida in Conway trying to hold on against Fairfield. Elimination game. The Gators have a 7-1 lead in the 6th. And Oregon has its hands full with Cal Poly in Eugene. 6-4 Ducks, the number 5 national seed, trying to stay alive. So here's Jason Torres, 0 for 3, shows bunt, and ahead in the count 1-0. Torres is 0 for 3 in this one. Runner at second, Bonamolo. Hodo at first. Backed off.
Now you're in an interesting count here. A 2-0 count and kind of going through the numbers. There's a lot of power with Jason Torres at bat against right-handed pitching. 10 of the 11 home runs against righties.
Yanked foul.
He has an OPS of 962 against righties, 502 against lefties.
Big opportunity for Torres with 2 on and nobody out after the intentional walk to Hodo. Shows bunt this time, and he takes a low strike, 2-2. Rob Vaughn did not like that strike call from J.R. Brown, home plate umpire. Gonna move the third baseman in. The pitch low. It's a last second adjustment to try and get Dre Barrett a little closer to the bag at third. Alabama team that runs a little bit, 52 bags in 59 attempts. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and Kobe Allen with a huge K.
Boy, what a huge pitch by Cody Allen. 3-2. Goes with the slider and gets to swing and miss.
Here's Brennan Norton, 0 for 3 today, but riding a 5-game hit streak. One and 0 to Norton. Kobe Allen looks in for the sign. 19 career saves, 7th in school history. Chopper to short, chance for 2. Pratt to Monter on to first. And Monester helps turn the double play. The intentional walk pays off for Southern Miss.
Fire it up.
The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here at BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled, and ready for adventure. Experience a new kind of flame at Burger King. How to Train Your Dragon, coming to theaters June 13th.
When the monsters come, all you can do is scream.
You were the last person to see the president alive. Did you kill him?
They will never see us coming.
Better?
Yes, better.
The UFC's return to Newark, New Jersey. I can't wait. Merab Dvalishvili.
He's one of the best pound-for-pound fighters on the planet.
The Sugar Show, live and in color.
This guy can fight.
Juliana Pena.
She's the best bantamweight in the world.
How are you going to beat me, Kayla?
Kayla Harrison, ladies and gentlemen.
I will be UFC champion.
Everybody say, I'm like,
NCAA Baseball Regionals presented by Capital One. Alongside Gabby Sanchez, I'm Tom Hart from the Hub City, Hattiesburg, Mississippi. We've had a great game so far. 5-3 Bama with the lead. Only 2 hits in the first 5 innings for the Tide, but 6 since. JB Middleton, the Southern Miss ace, was held for this game. He allowed 5 earned. Bama got him for 3 home runs. So here's Nick Monaster to lead off the 8th. Hello.
Watch out.
Braylon Myers going into his 2nd inning of work after relieving Tyler Fay.
Did that get a camera?
Oh no, those things are very expensive.
Oh, that's going to be costly. I think it did.
Hammered. Deep left. Snell. It's gone. Leadoff home run for Nick Monaster, his 2nd jack of the game. That'll last longer. 21st of the year for Monaster. We got a 1-run game in the 8th.
Well, Monaster doesn't want this season to end. Absolutely crushes the slider. Hit one to right center field. This one says, I'm going to get some pull action. 103 miles an hour off the bat.
School record 100 home runs on the year for Southern Miss. And for Monaster, his 3rd multi-home run game of the year. Carson Osmer has been warming for Alabama. He's their closer. And it's kind of like Myers can give him some length. And they're not going to waste any time, and they're going to go to Osmer here. It's a must-win game. Elimination contest between the 1 seed and the 2 seed in the Hattiesburg Regional. We're coming down the wire.
It's a rare thing when someone you've been with for so long finds a way to surprise you. It's like discovering E-Trade's easy-to-use platform now comes with the power of Morgan Stanley.
Mom can speak walrus?
Clorox Sentiva cleans like Clorox. Smells like lavender. Feels like... Trusted clean, long-lasting freshness. Clorox Sentiva.
Fire it up.
The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here at BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled, and ready for adventure. Experience a new kind of flame at Burger King. How to Train Your Dragon, coming to theaters June 13th.
Would you rather spend your summer like this?
Hey, Jim, how's your back?
Oh, you know.
I hear ya.
Or like this?
What's happening? Welcome. Allow me to adjust your gravity. I'm fine. Gravity on.
On June 20th, kick off your summer with
Elio.
You are more puny than I expected.
I could say the same about you. These are the lava tunnels. Cody and I am not fireproof. Just get in my mouth. Actually kind of comfy in here.
Disney and Pixar's Elio, rated PG, June 20th.
The Women's College World Series on the networks of ESPN.
Long ball down here, and we've seen a lot of it so far today. Will Plattner with 1. Then Southern Miss bounced back. Nick Monaster first of 2. That was a 2-run shot. Bama back in front with a Will Hodo 2-run opposite field jack. Ben Higdon started off the 4th with a solo shot. Bryce Fowler was added in the 7th inning. And now in the 8th. Nick Monasterio stands on his second.
Every single run scored via the homer in today's ball game.
Bama going to its closer, Carson Osmer, senior from Lantana, Texas, who went to Geyer High School and then went on to Penn. 4-1 with a 2.89, 17 saves. Past Jared Kingery for the school record. Stop of the year midseason watch list.
Oh, he's funky. It's a low slot righty. It's going to be a fastball, slider, changeup. Because of that low slot, gets a lot of movements, especially with that fastball. Is going to have some run to the right side, away from lefties into righties. That slider is going to have a lot of break to it.
Starts with the lefty Matthew Russo, and he floats one in for strike one.
Not an overpowering fastball either. 87 to 90.
Now 1-1. Osmer threw 17 innings in Bama's win against Missouri in the SEC tournament. Now that slider doesn't go back foot, it goes front foot. It hits Matthew Russo, and Southern Miss brings a go-ahead run to the plate here in the bottom of the eighth. This is the second appearance this season for Osmer against Southern Miss. He picked up the save against them, and winning an inning and 2/3, faced 7 batters in their matchup earlier this year. That feels like a big advantage for Southern Miss, having already faced him.
Yeah, you kind of know where that slot is and where he's coming out of.
Fastball just off the plate to Joey Urban.
Now against righties, we talk about eliminating pitches. Well, you can eliminate the changeup. Hasn't thrown a righty-righty changeup. We'll stick with that slider fastball mix. He's going to try to probably get that fastball in there, see if he can throw a double play.
And the bunt is pushed foul. Well, as Norton and LeBron have been playing up the middle for Alabama, that would be the perfect scenario for the Tide right now. Urban's hit safely in 13 straight. Had a hit his first time up. Slider misses, no throw to first, although Neal threatened.
Well, you got to watch it too. You have Torres at third base. You got Hodo at first. They're both coming in and they're almost crashing. Urban's showing that bunt extremely early. If he does bunt it to one of those guys, there's a chance that they can get that force out.
Miss with the fastball. 3-1 to Joey Urban. Elimination game, 1 and 2 seed head-to-head. And he lost him a pitch away. A hit batter, then a walk to start this 8th inning. Osmer has had a couple of blow-up appearances, including 2 outings ago against Florida. He gave up 4 runs on 4 hits in 2 innings. 3 outings before that got touched for 4 and 2/3 of an inning at Vanderbilt. And I have another visit to the mound.
And I have a feeling that this visit's going to be maybe trying to set the defense up. Higdon coming up, first and second. I wouldn't want to bunt him, and it's just because of where you are in the lineup. You're in the bottom end of your lineup. I want Higdon, who already has hit a home run. He's lined out to center. He's drawn a walk. Seems like he's seeing the ball extremely well. I want him swinging here.
By the way, the blown save for Osmer in the Vanderbilt game on May 4th and finale of that one unfolded similarly to this one. It featured a hit batter, the second batter he faced, and they were 2 on with nobody out before you knew it. Banda used a sack bunt, got a ground out, then a double and a walk-off home run from Braden Holcomb. To your point about Higdon swinging, he's got 2 sacrifices on the year. How many do you take is the question. A hit better than a walk. 1-0.
Looks like he is squaring to bunt. Now, that could be a show bunt, is what I call it, where you're not really bunting, you're just kind of taking a pitch.
Does he take another here?
I think you kind of have to at this point.
Gets the bunt down foul, 1-1.
He was bunting it. I mean, bunting it to the right spot. You want to bunt it to that third baseman, make him come up and field it. Just looking at the numbers, lefties fare better against Osmer than righties do. I mean, it's not much. Batting average 206 against lefties, 176 against righties.
Russo is the lead runner, not much speed at second base. And the bunt put down. No, that play is at third. They get the force, and that was with Russo trying to rumble his way 90 feet. Perfectly played by Jason Torres.
Yeah, they had the wheel play going. And that's a nice job of understanding, okay, they're going to try the bunt. Let's get the wheel play. Look at LeBron. Look what he does here. Takes off early. As soon as they see him take off, that's when they throw the pitch. Great job by Torres there to realize that he got to that pitch, and they're able to get the out at third.
That's a first out of the inning. Double play to get him out of the frame as Bama clings to a 1-run lead. And Southern Miss will send a pinch hitter to the plate. This is Braden Luke. As much of anything, Southern Miss not just a victim of the great play by Bama, but having a slow runner as the lead guy. One and 0 to Luke, senior from Collinsville, Mississippi. It's the only pinch hitter Southern Miss has used this year. And he grounds it to the right side. Toss to the bag with Osmer covering. 2 down. And now the tying run 90 feet away. Well, it's a different lineup today. It's a 34th different lineup put together by Chris Ostrander. And the big change is Carson Paetow hitting in the 8-hole for the first time. He's got 15 home runs, 17 doubles, and 59 ribbies. And maybe unconventional to be this far down in the lineup, but now a huge opportunity.
It's crazy. It's like Ostrander kind of knew the situation was going to come up, but they're not going to even let him swing the bat. They're going to put him on first. Intentional walk.
So why not add to the drama?
I mean, I think it's the smart move. You bring up Stockman, the catcher, righty-righty, rather than having that lefty-righty. Now there's an out on every base if you're Bama.
Tucker Stockman is hitless today, 0 for 3. Stockman 0 for 3 with the bases loaded this year, and a slider for a first pitch strike. What are you thinking if you're Stockman?
Well, I'm feeling that I'm going to probably get a plethora of sliders, especially on that outside corner. So I'm going to look for a mistake pitch. I have to look middle in here.
Popped up to the right side. That one will leave the playing surface. 0-2. Urban is the runner at third. Neal has been very good behind the plate. See how far they'll tempt him with a slider away if that's the case. Tying run at third, 2 out in the 8th.
Ooh, that backed up on him.
Yeah, I don't know if that's where he wanted it.
No, he wanted it on that outside corner. Threw it, backed up to him. Luckily, It wasn't in the strike zone for Bama.
Osborne wants another pitch. What does that tell you as a hitter?
He wants one certain pitch, slider.
And it's lined into right center field. This will tie the game at least. Irvin has scored. Here comes Higdon. Southern Miss back in front in the bottom of the 8th. Tucker Stockman comes through for the Golden Eagles.
Wanted the slider, got the slider. Stockman stayed on it, driving it the opposite way. What a big-time hit for Tucker Stockman.
8th batter of the inning is Jake Cook. They're on their feet here at Pete Taylor Park. And a first pitch strike to Cook, who is 0 for 3. It's a first hit with a runner in scoring position for Southern Miss this weekend. Slider just off, 1-1. Braylon Myers lasted 1 inning out of the Bama bullpen, gave up the home run to Monastery to start this inning. That's when they turned it over to Osmer, and he's been all over the place. Hit batter, walk, the failed bunt, ground out, intentional walk, and then the line drive.
This is not a bad pitch either. This is about a ball and a half off the plate. But you have a catcher in Stockman up. He sees that you're changing the pitch, and I think in his own head he knew he's going to the slider.
Cook sends a slider to center. Bonamolo coming in, and he handles it. And back and forth, the fair seesaws Southern Miss's way. And now we go to the top of the 9th, and last chance for Alabama. Plattner, Neal, and Fowler will try to extend the game and the season.
There is one goal: to get to Omaha. And the heat has been turned all the way up.
That's one way to get the party started.
Every pitch, every swing, every play matters. Is this the year they reach the promised land?
Regionals continue through Monday on the networks of ESPN.
The UFC's return to Newark, New Jersey. I can't wait for Rob Dvalishvili.
He's one of the best pound-for-pound fighters on the planet.
The Sugar Show, live and in color.
This guy can fight. Juliana Pena!
She's the best bantamweight in the world.
How are you going to beat me, Kayla?
Kayla Harrison, ladies and gentlemen.
I will be UFC champion.
Everybody say, da-da-da-da-da. I'm like,
The Women's College World Series on the networks of ESPN.
Southern Miss has grinded its way to a 6-5 lead, a 3-run 8th inning. Nick Monastery started the inning with his second home run of the day, and Tucker Stockman came through with a 2-run single. And now Alabama's season down to its final 3 outs. Will Plattner leads off the 9th. And it sends a ground ball to short. Pratt gathers. 1 down. Winner sticks around for another elimination game tomorrow against the loser of Columbia and Miami, which will take place under the lights tonight, 8 o'clock Central, 9 Eastern. Airing on the ACC network and on the ESPN app. Here's Brady Neal. Swing and a miss for Neal. Neal much better against righties than lefties. He had a key at bat late in the game last night against Miami. Came up empty. 1-1. Singleton came around to score on Fowler's home run in the 7th. Two and 1. Alabama was 31-1 when leading after 7 innings entering today. Both of those, the Bama game against Vandy in the finale, and today featured Carson Osberg giving up the lead. 3-1. Full count now to Neal. Put the shift on and flips Seth Smith over to the right side. He just entered at third for Southern Miss. And ball 4 puts Neal aboard with 1 out, and that sets up Bryce Fowler, who went yard last time up.
That's the situation there for Colby Allen. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to Alabama, because now one swing can flip-flop this game again.
Two-run home run for Fowler came against J.B. Middleton, the Golden Eagle ace in the 7th. Left side fastball for strike 1. Fowler is a former Golden Eagle. 2 seasons he played here in this ballpark as a Southern Miss outfielder. One and 1, and he has a chance trying to keep Bama's season alive. And it's lined past Pratt into center field. 3rd hit of the game for Fowler. We talked with Rob Vaughn coming into this weekend as Fowler comes through with a hit. He pointed to Justin LeBron. He said, if you're going to be a star player, we need you to play like a star player. LeBron had 2 hits yesterday. Magnificent defensively. And he rips the first one foul. I don't think LeBron matches up with Colby Allen.
Well, here's the thing. He's been getting pitched to really tough today. It's been a lot of sliders on fastball counts. They're pitching him backwards, but I think he's starting to figure out a little bit more now. He just finished getting the slider. He might be trying to get that fastball in here.
Instead, chased the slider, 0-2.
Right back to that slider again. But you are right. Big-time players have to show up. And for Alabama and Justin LeBron, this is a big-time moment for you and your team.
And he goes down swinging at a pitch in the dirt. And Alabama, it's down to its last strike. Pardon me, last out, just as they were last night with Cade Snell at the plate. And here he is. Snell flew out to the wall in right center. And just 1 or 2 degrees off the bat changed it from a walk-off home run to the final out. Up and in. Two and 0. Is he going to see a strike?
I think you got to be careful in this situation. And the reason why is Cade Snell is the leading average hitter for Alabama. He's got power too.
Third in the SEC in batting average at 2-0, and he hasn't seen a strike yet. I think they're being awfully careful with him, with Bonamolo on deck.
I'll tell you this, though. If I'm Snell, I'm 3-0 here. I'm going to be aggressive if he throws me a fastball down the middle. If you're trying to just get a strike on me, and you try to throw me a fastball for a strike, I am going to be ready to unleash.
10 home runs in the season for Snell. And a 4-pitch walk.
They want
loads of bases.
To do with him.
Nope.
He said, you go to first base. We'll go to Bonamalo.
And Chris Ostrander coming out. There is action in the Southern Miss bullpen. Landon Payne has been getting loose for a minute or two. 27 pitches into this outing now for Colby Allen. So Richie Bonamolo will get a chance to hit with the season on the line. He is 0 for 8 with the bases loaded this year.
It's just interesting to kind of look at how deep the outfield is, and I'm surprised that they're not moving in just a little bit more, especially with Bonamolo up.
Bonamolo, remember, had a bloop double last time up. That's when Cook was playing awfully deep and couldn't catch up to it. Winner comes back tomorrow. The loser will head to summer ball. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball to third. Race to the bag, and Southern Miss wins the game and stays alive. That's the end of the line for Alabama. 2-2 in consecutive NCAA tournaments for the Crimson Tide. And for the first time this year, Alabama loses 3 in a row. Southern Miss back into the win column. Win number 19 in its last 21 games.
What a game. A back and forth game. Alabama had the lead. Southern Miss took it over. Alabama regained. Southern Miss, what a bottom of the 8th inning, able to score 3. Bases loaded. Alabama had the chance, and Southern Miss is able to get out of the jam and win this ball game.
So the Southern Miss fans will be back at it tomorrow, if not tonight. Let's take a look at today's Capital One rewarding performance.
And of course, it's got to be the catcher. The big hit with bases loaded. Tucker Stockman comes through.
So Southern Miss tomorrow afternoon, 3 Eastern, 2 Central, will play for its season life again, and they get the loser of the nightcap tonight in the 1-0 game. Number 4 Columbia, number 3 Miami. Bama, a couple of tough, close losses here in Hattiesburg. Chris Ostrander's team stays alive. He saved J.B. Middleton to today, and even though their ace gave up 3 home runs, the bullpen was able to batten down the hatches, and the offense provided a 3-run 8th for the win. For Gabby Sanchez and our fantastic crew here in Hattiesburg, we'll be back again under the lights tonight at 8 Central. For now, let's get you to Bristol. It's time for squeeze play and a round trip around the NCAA regionals. Here's Chris Budd.